Today I want to talk about the bulky setting on your washing machine. Now this is a really cool setting, but since it is a little bit of a fringe setting, it doesn't really get all the attention it deserves. This is an awesome setting for washing your big items. Think your duvets, towels, blankets, sheets, pillows, anything that's big and bulky. This cycle is awesome for it. Now it may not be called bulky on your washing machine. I know on mine in particular it's called duvet here. If you have something along those lines, this is going to be perfect for these big items. So the way that this cycle works is that it is very, think of it as more of like a sluggish setting. You know, when you spin these big items around inside the washing machine drum, you can hear the dong, 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 dong going around, right? Not on this setting. This one is made for these garments. If you do use one of these settings that spins and agitates a lot on the clothes, it is really not good for your washing machine. It can actually damage the washing machine over time with all this banging about in there. Also, there have been cases where the washing machine has actually tilted over and broken because no balance. They're too big, right? So it doesn't balance properly inside the washing machine. So yeah, this is a pretty sluggish setting in that sense. It also uses significantly more water than many of the other cycles on your washing machine. All of these garments that you want to wash with this are generally considered pretty thick. So getting in there with all the water that's necessary is going to be very important to clean these garments properly. Now, at the same time, since these settings are so specifically made for the more bulky items, this does mean that it's not very effective on your other clothes that needs more agitation or doesn't need so much water in them. So yeah, specifically for these garments, this is an excellent cycle. Now, the thing is, since these garments are so big, for some of them, like a comforter, you may only have space for one item at a time. So keep that in mind when you use this cycle. Also, this cycle generally starts at a pretty high temperature. On my washer in particular, it starts at 40 degrees Celsius. That's probably a good place to start. Also 800 spin speed at the spin cycle. I will say though that this is a pretty expensive cycle to use. Like I said, 40 degrees Celsius on top of using a lot of water and being a pretty long cycle as well does mean that it consumes a lot of resources to clean your stuff. So yeah, again, use it sparingly, but it is awesome for these garments where you actually need to use this setting. Also, this cycle, like I said, with the agitation and spinning, this one spins very slowly when it's spinning your clothes dry at the end of the cycle. You know, first you have the washing part and then you have the rinsing out. Usually it rinses 3 to 4 times depending on your washing machine brand. And then you have the spin, right? But the spin on this cycle is very slow. So to compensate for this being very slow, you know, when it's slow, it doesn't wick out the water as it's spinning very well. It compensates by extending the length of the cycle. Now, this also adds, of course, to the electricity price, but also to the actual time it takes to use this cycle. The washing powder that you use with it, you can just use regular washing powder. I will say one thing though, you need to check the tags on these different items to make sure that they actually can handle a bulky setting. Some of these items, like your perhaps rugs or something along those lines, will need to be taken to a dry cleaner. So if you pop them into this washing machine program, it could damage them. So make sure that they can actually be washed in a washing machine. But yes, this is a fantastic setting. I love it. If you want to see more videos like this, I've made a ton in the past, and I mean a ton. I think I have a playlist here with over 20 videos so far. And I've also created this awesome newsletter that you should check out. It will teach you how to save money on laundry. You can check it out down below in the description or go to organizing.tv/cheat sheet, and I'll send you like a cheat sheet with all the best ways to save money when doing laundry. Also, I have some really cool newsletters coming up now on saving on laundry. So yeah, hope this video was useful, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.